may nagsabi sa akin na masyado daw mahaba yung intro.
Talaga? Ish. Pero,
In my defense,
in
my defense, 30 seconds na yan. Without me speaking about or saying anything, I just need another 30 seconds para ma-call siya na stream sa stats ko.
It's nice na ganun kahaba kasi it sets the mood na parang kind of like your favorite TV show or your cartoon na parang
sana lang ma-LSS sila. Anyways, welcome to this episode of Small Talk, Small Conversations with Huge Impact. I am Alec Cuenca and I'm here with
co-host again.
My co-host, Lian Cuenca. Lian Fabian.
Bros for life.
Kamusta? Kamusta ka naman? Tayo rin, hindi tayo masyadong nagkakwentuhan.
I know. Ang weird talaga ng night shift kasi anong tawag dito? Salisi tayo lagi pero magkikita lang tayo pag naalimpungatan ako pag uuwi ka tapos ang ingay mo tapos naiinis ako. Tapos yun na yung bonding natin everyday. Pero I've been really good and
anyways, this podcast napilitan kaming gumawa ng episode ngayon dahil sa isang post. I posted a picture yesterday. Basahin ko siya. And if you haven't followed me on my Instagram page, it's @smalltalkpodcast. You can follow me and I post daily stuff there. I posted a photo. Ito yung laman ng photo. I said, karma is practical. It's not some magical bullshit. If you do good to the people around you, people will want to do good to you. And then you commented. You said, I beg to disagree. Podcast natin to, please. I want a debate.
Gusto ko yung nag-set up tayo kasi napaka-demanding ko.
So we are here dahil hindi ka nag-agree dun sa post ko. And which part?
Kasi ano bang root ng karma, ng concept of karma? Buddhism? Hinduism? Buddhism. And
I think
no disrespect naman to anyone or anyone who believes in karma. That's your own thing. Pero ang sa akin kasi is I disagree on the part na you have to do good to get good come back to you. Kasi ang sa akin ang main belief ko, main principle ko when it comes to doing good is you do it because you want to, not because of obligation, not because you're expecting something in return. Kaya yung sa akin parang sa karma, 'di ba? There's two kinds of karma. It's good karma and bad karma. Ang concept ng good karma yun nga, do good and good will come back to you. Pwede naman sigurong let's do good because that's the right thing to do or not because we want something in return, not because people tell us to do good, but because we want to out of the heart. And that's the essence of being good kasi. And it's easy to say that you're doing good nang okay yung circumstances. Okay. Sabihin na natin may 100 ako. Magbibigay ako ng 20 kasi I feel like doing good. Pero kung meron akong 20 na lang, is it easy to give na ganong amount din, na 20 din? So, ang sa akin lang, you do good out of your heart, not because
may karma.
Not because may karma. Pero, ito rin naman, yung sa bad karma naman is, ano sa bad karma? Ganun din yung concept. Kapag gumawa ka ng mali sa iba, ganun din yung babalik sa'yo. Ang akin lang naman, ang point ko doon is, when bad things happen to you, you can't keep saying na, ay, karma ko to kasi may ginawa akong mali dati. Why can't you just take it as a lesson na, oh, okay, the universe is telling me na this is what I'm supposed to do, or the universe wants me to grow, the universe wants me to learn something out of the bad situation na pinagdadaanan ko ngayon. And minsan nasasabi natin na gano'n na ay, kinakarma ako kasi pangit yung love life ko ngayon kasi gago ako sa babae dati. Wala akong pera ngayon kasi madamot ako dati. Parang gano'n. Pero when you keep, yun nga, yung sinasabi natin na accountability, kanina pinag-usapan natin, accountability for your own actions. When you keep blaming something else, when you keep diverting, you keep redirecting the things the universe gives you, and you just can't accept the fact na, okay, this is my own doing, okay, this is my own action, my own responsibilities. I mean, it cultivates a personality na parang, ano na, buong buhay ba, ganyan na lang gagawin mo.
Okay.
Yun may sa akin.
Okay. Okay, let me start dun sa why I tweeted, I posted the picture. I posted that picture, the thought of karma. I posted it from a psychological point of view. I essentially was trying to say na when you're a jerk, parang 99% of people, to me, 99% of people will be a jerk to you because you are a jerk to other people.
Okay.
Parang you can't expect people to, be nice, be kind if you're a jerk for the most of your life. Parang yun yung essence nung sinasabi ko na karma. Na parang why are people expecting the other way around when their actions parang pinapakita na nga nung actions nila na well, alam mo yun, na ang gago mo sa ibang tao syempre gagawin ka din yan. Parang ganun. Na, syempre, ititreat ka ng mga tao na gago ka. Kasi, gago ka sa mga tao. Parang yun yung sinasabi ko dun sa tweet na yun. Na I totally get it. Some people really don't want to believe in karma kasi nga they feel like it's na parang parang binabar sila, parang na-enclose sila dun sa ganung idea na karma. Pero, ako kasi, I personally believe na there's a balance na when what you put out in this world will the universe will makita ng universe kung anong binibigay mo sa mundo. So for example, 'di ba, we know the quote na ano yung
binato ka ng bato?
Hindi. Yung what you reap is what you sow. Parang ganun. Kung ano yung, if you put in, kunyari, work, or if you put in positive thoughts around. Kasi naniniwala ako sa law of attraction.
Yeah.
You know law of attraction?
Yeah.
Now,
when
whatever
you
you
believe in something, it's the universe is eventually gonna conspire to give it to you.
Yes. Pero if you need to, maraming maraming
factors.
Churba. Pero essentially yun. What you put out in this world, ibabalik sa'yo yun. Ako, if you're talking about the karma because it's a religion, like dun sa Buddhism or any other religion, ako hindi dun nanggagaling yung paniniwala ko sa karma.
Kasi yung concept lang naman din yung iniisip ko, not tied with whatever religious view. Pero yun nga the thing about religious views is you see the root of their principle. For example, ito nga sa Buddhism sinasabi niya na sa karma, ang sinasabi naman ng Christianity is ito nga sabihin na natin very utopian, pero yung sinabi mo sa akin kanina na when you're a jerk, when you're an asshole.
Kasi yun parang let me just emphasize on that part. Kasi come on, let's be real. Sa psychology ng tao, parang pag naging mabuting tao ka, you know, parang you personally know a lot of kind people. Would you be a jerk to them?
No, that's...
No,
gago
diba?
ka ba?
Yun yung parang sinasabi ko dun sa photo na yun.
Yung mga atraso ko sa'yo.
Parang, why would you... If you are a kind person, then most likely, people will appreciate na, this is a kind person. I won't be a jerk to this guy. Pero if you are a jerk na, okay lang, sige, gagawin mo yan. Gago yan. Di ba, ganun eh.
Bawian lang.
So, hindi siya yung karma na may powers yung universe na magically babalik sa'yo. Like, on a very personal scale, if you are a good person, then you will attract goodness around you. Kasi nga, nakikita ng tao na, okay, goods pala ito.
Ang sa akin lang kasi may backlash kasi yung ganyang thinking. Mara, isipin mo, kung lahat ng tao iniisip na, okay, pwede pala itang gagawin kasi gago ka sa akin eh. Parang nasa na yung sinasabi natin na you do good out of your own heart. Parang, yun nga sinabi ko yung quote na, pag binato ka ng bato yung mo ng tinapay. And isipin mo, okay, ako, gago ako. All my life, gago ako, tapos yun lang yung bumabalik sa akin. Paano kung merong isang tao sa buong duration na gago ko, he chose to understand, he chose to give back love, even though I'm a hateful person. And that one person changed how I see the world, just because he chose to be good.
Well, siguro, yun yung karma mo. Hindi, siguro, Hindi, siguro hindi siguro yung karma na tinutukoy ko na a fist for a fist, parang bato sa bato. Siguro ibang para hindi man na, minsan nakikita natin, minsan akala natin bad karma siya. Pero in reality, good karma pala siya.
That's actually how do you call this? We can't fathom talaga. Merong sinabi sa akin yung teacher ko nung high school. Parang nagsabi siya ng story na ang bottom line is when something happens to you, when circumstances happen to you, how do you know if it's good or bad? Kaya nga ang sa akin lang ang bottom line ko is you don't ano ba yung tweet ko? Kasama pang picture ko. When you start to see the good and the bad, that's you'll be surprised at how far it can get you. So sabi ko sa sarili ko parang ang lagi nating sinasabi before nung mga times na crisis tayo sa buhay, 'di ba? Parang life is gonna throw whatever at you and you can control it. The only thing you can control is how you handle it.
Pero ang sa akin kasi, to me yung ganyang klaseng thinking, ganyan yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina. It while some people gina-guide nila yan, yung paniniwala na yan para mas makita nga na always be positive, and I always preach about positivity, di ba? Pero sometimes people follow positivity blindly, and it leads to a lack of accountability in their part.
Yeah.
Di ba? Parang
I get it.
minsan pag sinasabi nila na yung parang iniisip mo nga kanina na okay, good lang yan, ganyan. Minsan yung ibang tao, parang sinasabi nila na okay, there's the good and the bad, ganyan. Pero nawawala yung accountability sa part nila. Hindi nila na-realize na, shit, dahil to sa mga actions ko before.
Yeah. Actually, yung sinasabi mo nga na point na yan is, it's, okay, ang first step is to recognize your own fault. Na may pagkukulang ka rin. Sa kahit ano pang situation yan, na kahit sabihin mo sarili mo, ginawa mo na yung lahat. Meron yan human error na kailangan mo i-recognize. Pero, when you start to think na, okay, positive lang, kaya pa to, but you don't act on it, yung parang passive ka lang.
Naisip ko na, siguro kaya nafe-feel mo na, shit, nawala yung point ko. Siguro nafe-feel mo na kaya parang mali. Kasi nga, meron ding downside yung parang blindly fina-follow yung karma. Kasi yung iba, pag sinasabi nila na karma ko to, karma ko yan, minsan, nabubuhay na sila dun sa thought na hindi sila, na kailangan pa nilang tanggapin yung karma nila. Na hindi na nila, they're living in the past kasi nisip nila na, I did something wrong before, so I should expect something bad to happen right now.
Parang inaabangan mo pa na may mangyari sa'yo masama.
Siguro yun din yung kaya siguro ang mahalaga with any kind of concept or religion or belief in your life, you should always try to find the balance.
Yeah.
No? Hindi yung wininiwala mo siya ganyan. Kasi without any self-awareness, I think matching your beliefs with yourself, with your
Actions.
with your values and your actions, your words, your thoughts, dun mo talaga mahanap yung balance na yun.
Pero kasi, ang hirap kasi sa tao. Like, I know people na, okay, pag maganda yung circumstance, positive lahat na nangyayari, todo motivate. Tapos kapag when that shit hits the fan na parang things are going south, na parang hopeless na, di ba dapat yun yung mas ano ba tawag? Di ba dapat yun yung time na mas motivated? I mean, it's easy to say this.
Siguro pag ganun siguro, I feel to me na-expose sila. Hindi pala sila naniniwala talaga doon sa sinasabi nila.
Yun yung doon papasok yung sinasabi ko kanina na you can't control what life throws at you. Pero you have the choice to make whatever out of it. Yung mga ibang tao kasi na parang nakikita ko nalulugmok lang sila sa problema nila is okay, ito na yung problema, pagdadaanan ko na naman to, sige, baka lumipas din after time, and then dadating na naman yung yung good circumstances, good things in life, and then they forget about it without even taking advantage of the bad times na nangyari. Parang okay, pinapalo ka ngayon ng buhay, what are you getting from it? Whatever life throws at you, you learn something from it, the good and the bad.
Siguro kapag if you're going to apply karma in your life, you should be looking at it at a future state. Hindi yung kasi I personally posted that photo kasi I wanted people to be more kind to other people. I want people to do more good to other people. Not indulge yourself na you're a bad person. You should be expecting bad things in your life. Na I posted that photo because I wanted right now, if you could be kind to other people, be kind.
I don't personally ano ba tama? Hindi ko disprove yung law of karma. Pero ang sa akin lang kasi yung dating sa akin nung view na yun is do not use it as a guideline to control your life or to make life decisions, but rather use it as an eye opener na parang okay, isipin mo pag nagkaroon ng good karma sa'yo, it's a reminder sa'yo na okay, things are going okay when my mind is okay. Pero when things are going bad, parang magiging reminder yun sa'yo na I should do better next time. Not because you're expecting something good or bad to come back to you. Ano lang talaga siya, reminder lang. It's kind of like horoscopes. I don't believe in horoscopes, pero when you read your horoscope, may mga tao na ganun eh. They read their horoscopes in the morning sa newspaper or what. And it's just a little reminder, snippets of life na okay, be kind to a beggar today, or be more passionate about your work. Parang nare-remind ka na, oh, okay, this is how life should be. This is how I should live my life. But I'm not going to read my horoscope kasi gusto kong manalo sa lotto or gusto kong ma-promote. 'Di ba? Reminders lang. I'm not disproving anything. Disclaimer lang talaga. Baka sabihin ng ibang tao, ay, yung sarado naman ng utak nito. Wala nang pinapaniwalaan na iba to. Yun lang.
Yeah, siguro ganun nga. But anyways, siguro i-clear lang din natin. Kasi nga, some people, well, I'm not blaming you. I mean, there are a lot of people with, different points of view pagdating sa mga ganyang klaseng beliefs dahil din sa pagpapalaki nila. Pero, what's important is we try to look on how true these things are, and hopefully we can get something out of it and derive a belief dun sa mga ideas na yon na mapapaganda yung direction ng buhay natin.
Yeah.
Ganun lang.
Parang the world is a hot pot of different faith and beliefs and traditions, and each one has their own pros and cons. No matter what you believe in.
Siguro we might go on debating, what's right and what's not right, those kinds of stuff, but hindi naman kasi yun yung mahalaga. As long as we live a life na bukal sa puso natin, na we're doing, regardless if you're believing sa Christianity, karma, or balance ng universe, regardless, if you are living your life today na mabuti yung ginagawa, I'm good. Parang I don't need to preach more karma shit to you or any kind of belief. As long as I can see na you are living peacefully with the people around you. You don't have any regrets. You don't hindi ka natatakot sa mga bagay-bagay. That's fine. You're fucking happy. Wala kang taong sinasagasaan. That's good. I don't need to put any more thoughts or ideas sa'yo as long as you're doing good stuff.
And the more you push your belief down anyone's throat, kasi parang sinasakal mo na rin sila eh. And people don't see that, na lalo na pag kaya naiinis ako sa Facebook lalo na sa mga issues ngayon, sa social issues ngayon. Naiinis ako na you don't really have to push that down their throat. You just prove your point and respect theirs.
Ilang minutes na ba tayo?
Hindi ko alam.
Mahaba pa naman eh. Pwede pa natin pag-usapan yan. Di ba kasi there's been this...
I actually don't want to talk about that.
Why? Why not?
Kasi I think hindi naman sa takot akong mag-speak ng mind ko, pero I don't want to be, especially this is your podcast, I don't want to talk about that kind of topic Paano ba? Iba kasi yung pagpapalay sa akin. I don't really like offending anyone with my words, lalo na sa ganitong broadcasted. I'd rather tell it personally. Pero,
okay.
if
Essentially, you can't speak right now because there are people close to you that might get offended. And before you can broadcast it here, you need to speak to them first before you broadcast it. Kasi ang douche nung
ang pangit ng dating na,
malalapit sa iyo itong mga taong to, tapos pagkakalandakan mo na
parang they might
I
think
disagree, pero hindi mo pala sila kinausap.
they might think na
fair enough.
Kaibigan kita sa labas, pero parang pinapalo mo ako sa podcast na yun indirectly. Why won't you say it to my face then, ha?
Yeah, pero there are a lot to talk about. And we could make another one. I hope we could make another podcast
Na mas direct sa ganong issues.
No, like just more podcasts. Kasi it's another thing to speak in front of a podcast. It's another thing when you're speaking to another person.
Yeah. Keeps the conversation going.
Yeah, plus there's a lot of uncertainty, 'di ba? Yung mga spontaneous na napipilitan akong mag-isip eh.
Nadadagdagan yung insight nga kapag ganun eh.
Plus nakukuha mo pa yung perspective ng ibang tao. So I hope anyways, if hindi na pwede si Lian and you wanna be my guest dito sa podcast na to, please send me a message. You can find all my information online. Just search for Small Talk Podcast or Alec Cuenca. Just give me a message, and if you want to talk about something, let me know. And we'll schedule
I don't think
something.
we've ever done that before. Like a 3-way podcast or 4-way.
Hindi pa natin nagagawa yun eh. Though, you should not expect a huge studio. This is a shitty studio, to be frank.
Total, nung unang podcast natin, describe natin yung studio natin. Ito naman, alam nyo ba, sobrang hassle. Wala na kasing table and mag-move out na kami sa condo na to. Ang ginawa namin is, kinuha namin yung laundry basket, kumuha kami ng maleta, pinatong namin doon, and doon nakapatong ngayon yung mic. So, feeling nyo maganda yung studio, maganda yung place namin? No! Mukha kaming bodega dito.
Pero it just shows na if you want to do something, fuck your excuses.
Just do it.
Just do it, man. Find a way. Make it work. Make it happen. Siguro, dito ko na tatapusin tong episode na to. If you guys are still listening, I really want to thank you so much kasi I've noticed a lot of people, pag dumating na sa part na to, they exit na agad. So if you're still listening, thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Meron ka bang gusto nga i-plug or sabihin?
Yeah. Well, di na ako active masyado sa social media. Kasi nag-cleanse.
Bakit kaya?
Kasi busy ako kay someone. Hala! Hindot! Baklang to. Hindi, kasi I've been cleansing and ito, reminder din naman to everyone na napapansin ko kasi ang laki na ng hold ng social media sa buhay ng, lalo na sa atin na millennials. And I want to remind everyone that there's still a life out there.
Yes,
True. Na don't waste your day soaking in social media kasi you are missing a lot in life. I'm not saying I know your life, pero there are just some things na hindi mo na lang i-capture sa stories or sa tweets or sa you just keep the memories to yourself and that says a lot. Yun lang naman.
Okay, that's good. Use social media as a tool, not your life. Okay.
Other than that, follow me at Lian Carlo at Twitter. Biglang ganun yun, napaka-ironic. At Lian Carlo, Twitter, DM, tweets, yun lang naman. And Instagram, Weirdo Lian. If ever you want to suggest a topic na feeling nyo marami kaming insight or you just want to hear us voice out our opinions regarding that certain topic, we are more than happy to accommodate you.
Yes. Again, thank you so much. My name is Alec Cuenca, and here is my co-host, Lian Fabian. Again, this is Small Talk, small conversations with
huge impact.
Small conversations with
huge impact.
Thank you again. Talk to you guys next
Peace out.
episode.